Jeremiah 17. The sin of Yehuda is written with a pen of iron, engraved with the point of a diamond on the tablet of their heart, and on the horns of your altars. While their children remember their altars and their Asherim by the spreading trees on the high hills. My mountain in the field I gave as plunder your wealth, all your treasures, your high places of sin, throughout all your borders. And you, even of yourself, shall let go of your inheritance which I gave you, and I shall make you serve your enemies in a land which you have not known, for you have kindled a fire in my displeasure which burns forever. Thus said Yahovah, Cursed is the man who trusts in man and makes flesh his arm, and whose heart turns away from Yahovah. For he shall be like a shrub in the desert, and not see when good comes, and shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness, a salt land that is not inhabited. Blessed is the man who trusts in Yahovah, and whose trust is Yahovah. For he shall be like a tree planted by the waters, which spreads out its roots by the river, and does not see when heat comes. And his leaf shall be green, and in the year of drought he is not anxious, nor does he cease from yielding fruit. The heart is crooked above all, and desperately sick. Who shall know it? I, Yahovah, search the heart. I try the kidneys, and give every man according to his ways, according to the fruit of his deeds. As a partridge that broods but does not hatch, so is he who gets riches, but not by right. It leaves him in the midst of his days, and at his end he is a fool. An esteemed throne, exalted from the beginning, is in the place of our set-apart place. O Yahovah, the expectation of Israel. All who forsake you are put to shame. Those who depart from me shall be written in the earth, because they have forsaken Yahovah, the fountain of living waters. Heal me, O Yahovah, so that I am healed. Save me, so that I am saved, for you are my praise. See, they say to me, Where is the word of Yahovah? Let it come now. And I have not run away from being a shepherd who follows you, nor have I longed for the desperately sick day. You yourself have known. That which came out of my lips was before you. Do not be a ruin to me. You are my shelter in the day of evil. Let those who persecute me be put to shame, but do not let me be put to shame. Let them be broken, but do not let me be broken. Bring on them the day of evil, and destroy them with double destruction. Thus Yahovah said to me, Go and stand in the gate of the children of the people, by which the sovereigns of Yehuda come in, and by which they go out, and in all the gates of Jerusalem. And you shall say to them, Hear the word of Yahovah, you sovereigns of Yehuda, and all Yehuda, and all the inhabitants of Jerusalem, who enter by these gates. Thus said Yahovah, Guard yourselves, and bear no burden on the Sabbath day, nor bring it in by the gates of Jerusalem, nor take a burden out of your houses on the Sabbath day, nor do any work. And you shall set apart the Sabbath day, as I commanded your fathers. But they did not obey or incline their ear, and they made their necks stiff, not to hear, and not to receive instruction. And it shall be, if you diligently obey me, declares Yahovah, to bring in no burden through the gates of this city on the Sabbath day, and set apart the Sabbath day to do no work in it. Then sovereigns and heads sitting on the throne of David shall enter in through the gates of the city, riding in chariots and on horses, they and their heads, the men of Yehuda, and the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and this city shall be inhabited forever. And they shall come from the cities of Yehuda, and from the places around Jerusalem, and from the land of Benjamin, and from the low country, from the mountains and from the south, bringing burnt offerings and slaughterings, grain offerings and incense, bringing offerings of praise to the house of Jehovah. But if you do not obey me to set apart the Sabbath day, and not to bear a burden when entering the gates of Jerusalem on the Sabbath day, then I shall kindle a fire in its gates, and it shall consume the palaces of Jerusalem, and not be quenched.